My name is Sarah Schickman. I'm the managing partner here at Lingia Law, and we represent lots of different healthcare businesses who are either just starting their business or growing into new locations or new industries. And before doing this, I was the general counsel of a multi-state medical spa and an aesthetic software company. And my partner Sharon here, who joins me, we've known each other for more than 15 years. We work together as associates at a large New York firm, and I'll let Sharon introduce herself.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm Sharon Edelman. I'm a partner here at Lingia. I've been practicing law for the past 20 years, both in corporate and healthcare. As far back as I remember, my family members have been in service. They've been doctors, nurses, teachers. And what I love about this area of the law is that it's an intersection of healthcare and corporate, and we represent a wide range of clients, from people just starting out to existing business owners to investment firms. So it's very rewarding.
Awesome. And on this talk today, we're going to talk about what is an MSO. And this is a subject that comes up a lot, especially in states that have what's called the corporate prohibition on medicine. So what that is and what that means, Sharon will talk about. But in general, it means that in some states, non-doctors or non-nurse practitioners are not allowed to directly own medical practices. But of course, it's not just as simple as that. The law is pretty gray. And Sharon will go into what that means more specifically and what we do about it to help our clients who are nurses, estheticians, physician assistants, or finance professionals get into the healthcare space.
Sure, absolutely. And Sarah, that's a great description. An MSO is a management services organization. It's as simple as just a standard limited liability company or corporation. And it generally takes 1 or 2 days to form. It's MSO for short. MSO owns the assets, the equipment, the brand name of the medical spa, and also manages the non-clinical aspects of the medical spa. And this is a useful vehicle for people to get into the medical spa space in the stricter states, the states that restrict the corporate practice of medicine. CPOM for short.
And what is an MSA and how is that different from an MSO?
An MSA is a management services agreement. So that's actually the agreement between the MSO, which can be owned by anyone, which is the management services organization, and the physician or full practice authority nurse practitioners' professional practice.
And is an MSA like a two-page document, like a medical director contract can be, or is an MSA a more nuanced document that's pretty specific state by state and needs careful drafting to be really compliant?
Yeah, the MSA is more robust than a typical medical director agreement. The MSA outlines the scope of services of the MSO, that management company. It outlines what the MSO owns, what equipment it leases, the distribution of funds, what the physician's practice entity or full practice authority nurse practitioner's entity is handling on the clinical aspect. And it also details the management fee that is paid to the MSO. And the management fee is a way for the MSO owner to get some of the revenues of the medical spa entity.
And speaking of fees, what kind of fees typically paid to the professional entity or the doctor?
We generally see it on the lower end. Generally, we see, I would say, between $500 to $1,500 a month initially. And some doctors are more flexible when the business is starting out. And then we see, as the business picks up, the medical director and the MSO owner could renegotiate the medical director fee. So people generally are reasonable, parties come to reasonable decisions. So it generally works out.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that's a very good and accurate description. I think when people are reasonable and have reasonable expectations, everything tends to work out well, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
So as a firm, we also provide a couple of other things to all of our MSO and MSA clients, like our template library and our resource guide. Sharon, do you want to tell us about those?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, we have, in addition to our legal advice and legal experience, we have this 85 plus complimentary template library. And that includes patient consents, pre and post treatment protocols, standard operating policies and procedures, employee handbook. A lot of medical spas have a pretty significant technology presence. So it includes policies to post on the website, such as privacy policy, refund policy, social media policy. So it's a fantastic resource and it saves our clients a lot of money. Those documents could be purchased individually, but we include that as part of our service.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this and explaining what an MSO and MSA is. And if you guys have any other questions, just visit our website, which is lingealaw.com, or send us an email. We'll have our emails at the end of this in the YouTube description, and we look forward to helping you start your